What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al, the electrician. And I'm back with another one, and yeah, man, it's been a good week for conservatives last week. I think so. The media tried to run with this race baiting thing on trying to make Trump a monster for answering a question that he was asked. He didn't even bring it up, answering a question that he was asked by a reporter, Rachel Scott, I believe her name is, from ABC, and uh, and he handled it with flying colors, man. They tried to race bait him. It was like a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of a deal. And if he didn't answer the question, if he said, you know what, let's just move on, then he would have been berated because of that. He would have been scolded because of that. But because he did answer the question, um, you know. So, anyways, but like I said, like I'm glad that we're. Sorry about that phone going off in the background. That's the 6 o'clock alarm going off, y'all. But anyways, I ain't gonna edit it out. I'm gonna give it to y'all straight raw, 100%. No editing, no nothing, unscripted. So yeah, man. So this week is gonna be a good week. Well, politically, as far as internationally, it's not going to be a good week because we got the situation going on with possibly World War III could start this week. No bullcrap. It's all honky dory and roses and all of that here in America, but really it's not. Really, we on the verge of World War III. We got last week Israel attacked, killed a key Hamas negotiator that was in Iran. They also struck in Lebanon too, killed one of the top guys in Hamas. And also, what didn't make the news, that's why it's good that you tuned in here, because I give you stuff that the news not telling you. What didn't make the news was also the United States also did an attack that same day. All these three attacks were done on the same day. And the United States killed an Iraqi commando. All right, that's all. That's all I know about that is that the United States killed a Iraqi commando. So it's even looking like we kind of getting into it with Iraq again, which is kind of weird and crazy. But yeah, it's wild. It's wild, man, and that's why this election is so important. That's why this election is so important. I cannot stress that to you enough. Okay, sitting at home not voting is only going to cause people like a Kamala to be elected and to go on and keep on doing these dangerous policies that have us on the verge of World War III. Okay, this Biden Harris policy, and actually, I think that she would be even worse because she's even more far to the left. Her policies are even more extremist than what Joe Biden's is. Okay, and I mean, she basically has no foreign policy. I think she said she took a trip to Europe once. Um, and that was even talking with her talking about domestic policy and her trying to dodge the border question. She said she took a trip to Europe once, So I think I have more foreign policy experience than what Kamala Harris has. The bull crap. I got my passport, and I traveled this whole world before I even had one because I was in the U.S. Marines. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it's very important that we educate ourselves, and sometimes a lot of times, most times, you got to actually believe what your eyes are seeing. You know, we got World War III about to break out. We got record levels of inflation that we haven't seen since the Great Depression, in almost 100 years in this country. Uh, we got the over sexualization of our children being taught this woke agenda in schools about LGBT and all of that. It's just really, really bad times, and we gotta pull up out of this. And if you're a Bible believing Christian, man, you know it was already written. All these things was already written. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, even for your own good, it's best that you not continue on by voting on these same policies that keep on bringing the end of the world. And even if you sympathize with the people in Gaza, and even if you sympathize with Palestine and all of that, look, if you vote for Kamala, there ain't gonna be no Palestine. It ain't gonna be because the world's gonna be at war. you know, at best, at least with Trump, who's pro-Israel, at least with him, even if you are pro-Palestine, you still have a chance. Okay, you still have a chance at something. With Kamala, with Biden, freaking your place is going to be bombed down to rubble because they're too weak to have stability in the area. The thing is, you want to have a stable world. You can't have no country if the world is unstable and on the verge of a world war. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we got to get away from this identity politics. I think this week that the Trump campaign and Republicans and supporters of him, and I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent voter. I can think for myself. I have no allegiance to no party. In America, we have no allegiance to a king, and I, as an American citizen, have no allegiance to a political party. I am independent. I'm not telling you how to vote, but I'm just telling you, giving you information so that you can make the decision on your own. And of course, I have my own biases, and I share those biases with you, but this is just for information purposes so that you can make the decision on your own and get away from identity politics and voting for your favorite color and not falling for the tricks and the gas of the and the gaslighting of the Democrat plantation. I'm glad I got off that plantation. I used to be a registered Democrat and all of that, but when I was younger. But now I'm older. Now I'm wiser, and I see the things. And the good thing is I look at things objectively and logically as opposed to things emotionally and how they make me feel. So I look at things and how they actually work now. No, I no longer look at things and how they sound and make me feel. You know. Um, so yeah, man. You gotta believe what your eyes are seeing. Freaking Iran's ready to attack any day. We got almost 20 million illegal immigrants that are flooding. I don't know what they are where you are, but keep on voting for Kamala, and they will be where you are. And it's not that I don't want to be around Hispanics or and not racist towards nothing of that. Okay. Um, I actually have a family member, excuse me, who is partially Hispanic. So, not that that has anything to do with how I would personally feel, but I mean, it does. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't have any hate towards people at all, no matter who you are, where you from. My wife is a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is that all of these is there's a process to this. There has to be law and order to this. And with us just letting it wide open and allowing our population to grow by a whole percentage point within that fast, um, and it's just remember, uh, not to get into identity politics, but you got to look at this somewhat as to how does it affect you. And these people are coming here taking like in the construction industry, it's almost all Hispanic. It's almost all Hispanic. And the thing is, and part of that is our fault too because there's jobs out there, but we got to get them. We're not getting them. They're coming over here and taking those jobs. And that's what he mean by black jobs and all of that. But anyways, not to be getting it confused with politics. I mean, confused with identity politics. But you just got to know about sometimes you got to look at the economic politics and how it's affecting your money. And all of these people with new money coming into the economy, right, prices gonna go up. That's all inflation is. Prices going up faster than what your paycheck is. So like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a good one.